What are you boycotting till the day you die? Sirius XM Radio. If you've ever dealt with the customer service when trying to cancel your subscription, you'll understand why. State Farm. Thanks to some whistleblowers, they got busted committing fraud against their customers and the federal government after Hurricane Katrina. They told their claims adjusters to classify damage as flood damage, rather than wind damage, so that they could reject the claim and tell customers to file a federal flood insurance claim. Katrina survivor here. Had a $250K policy. Had to sue them due to non-payment to only end up with $20K. I hate the insurance industry with a passion. Yeah, the flood insurance thing was just the tip of the iceberg. I'm with you on the insurance hate. State Farm just gets an extra level of hate. I was boycotting Blockbuster for charging me late fees because they lost the tape I returned in their evening return slot. Duck those guys, they ain't getting my business. You showed them. They only have one store left. So the job's not done yet. I have been boycotting Carnival Cruise Line ever since I found out they are dumping plastic into the Bahamas. They even admitted to it and received a $20 million fine. WTF? That is insane. It's easier for them to pay a fine than make progressive change. Cargo shipping companies do the exact same things, but it's blackwater and not plastic. They'll just dump their sludge, pay a fine, and move on. Ducking sucks. If only there was a way that companies pay any cleanup cost for whatever thing they did, the savings they got for taking the easy way out, and then on top of that, the fine. All this shit should reduce. Walmart. I work there and hate it with a passion. Any company or brand that puts advertisements on boat billboards that trawl the beach and duck up my horizon line. That's not a fair spot to try to capture my attention. You emerge from the Perez Art Museum Miami to take a bayfront stroll only to be confronted by a jumbo screen advertisement for sailor frogs cruising through the water. You were contemplating sculpture. Now you're blinking at 12-foot tall people who are dancing and eating burritos. Your attempt to enjoy a scenic view has been scuttled by a floating billboard. Hoping to escape crass commercialism at the beach? Forget it. Whether you are sitting on the sand or wading in the ocean, it's impossible not to notice the barge chugging back and forth parallel to shore. Its cargo is a 46-foot-long, double-sided lead sign displaying a loop of ads for beer, sportswear, nightclubs, cell phones, airlines, TV shows, restaurants and ice cream. Iron jokes aside, the floating billboards aren't going away. In fact, they are so popular with advertisers that Ballyhoo Media, the Miami company that invented the innovative outdoor consumer marketing platform, has plans to expand to new cities and add special events, such as a Miami beachfront screening of Jaws this summer during Discovery Channel's Shark Week. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. More ads. From a Miami Herald article titled "Floating Billboards Turn Miami Waterfront into Times Square." But are they legal? From 2019. That is depressing. Till this is a thing. That is horrible. I went to Clearwater Beach a couple months back and they had the floating billboards and the planes flying by with banners. It's super tacky, which is a shame since the beach itself and the surrounding area is very nice. Susan G. Komen Foundation, they employ alphabet soup lawyer speak to defraud millions. Note, they do not fund research nor do they help patients. They are an advertising company. They advertise cancer awareness, because someone may be unaware of cancer. Mad, same as Komen. They promote anti-drunk driving awareness. This is why I tell people to donate to research companies rather than awareness scams. Yelp. They are horrible to small businesses and require them to pay a fortune for ads to bury any negative reviews. If the business doesn't spend on ads, they bury the positive reviews. Yelp also seems to attract the worst critics. Edit, thank you for all the upvotes and awards. Now I know what it feels like to be a rockstar on Reddit. I noticed that someone is going through the whole thread and downvoting all the comments against Yelp. Must be a Yelp employee. Bank of America. Ducked me over for $10 back in 1993 on a mistake they made. Never getting my motherfucking business again. Ada, what a nice surprise to commiserate with you all on our shared vitriol for BOFA and their ilk. It was maddening to read some of your stories, and a few were just heartbreaking. I am uplifted by the stubborn streak running through this thread and appreciate the hilarious instances of malicious compliance. Many thanks for the award, Sue, a nice treat. Happy Friday to you all. Except you BOFA, you can eat a bag of syphilitic dicks. Microtransactions in games that are only there to speed up a ridiculously slow progression model. Harvey Norman. They have terrible customer service and they took a whole lot of Australian government money that they didn't deserve and are refusing to give it back. Expedia and all the sites they own control. Which is a lot of them. Expedia screwed me over in a bad way, and then their customer service people insulted me when I tried to call attention to the serious issues. Ultimately, they offered me a gift card as a take it or leave it solution to the entire issue. I left it, and went on a crusade to slam them on Twitter. I did it for a long time but got bored. The issue: their website let someone use my email address to buy plane tickets. The person didn't need my PW, and I believe they just made a typo that resulted in them using my email address in a required field. When I got an email confirmation about my airline tickets, I called to say it was wrong. Expedia canceled the tickets, and called it settled. When the actual customer arrived at the airport and their tickets were canceled, they called Expedia. The rep from Expedia told them I canceled their ticket, and then gave this angry person my full name and my cell phone hash so that he and I could sort it out between the two of us. The guy was pissed and made vague threats, so I contacted Expedia customer service to get this addressed. When I refused their offer of a $50 Expedia gift card, they told me I could suck a soft dick or a throbbing hard cock, my choice. I declined to do either, and we parted ways forever. The end. What the duck? Surely it's an illegal breach of privacy for them to give out your number like that. It must have been, but I wasn't going to hire a lawyer and sue over it. Even if I won, it would be a pain in the dick for minimal cash and the lawyers would get most of it. I settled for petty online revenge, but my time is valuable and that got old after a few years. You should have found a shark lawyer. They're grifters, but they're the type you can say you can have 60% of the award if you do this for just a deposit. I know a lot of ambulance chasers like that. Anything that even has a hint of MLM. Stop exploiting your personal relationships out of greed. Edit: MLM stands for multi-level marketing pyramid schemes. Pretty much anything in one of those unskippable YouTube ads. I wish I could avoid those stupid Huel adverts with that grinning idiot in the hat. You thanks Huel I've more inri urigi thun me 20s, so whack. Sask soaps. Such annoying ads trying to testosterone shame me into buying your all-natural BS, or show me a pretty girl in a swimsuit telling me how good it smells. I bought a few bars of Sasquatch soaps to try it out. Do they smell good? Hell yeah they do. They smell great. But then the novelty of that ends. The bars last for about 10 to 12 showers, I shower once a day after the gym, and the bars leave me feeling sticky? Not sure if that's the right word, but it definitely dries my skin out. Which is the exact opposite of what they claim it does. And after all that you've spent like $50 on 4 bars of soap. No thank you, they'll take my Dove charcoal soap for $5 per 3. Also, those true classic teas. Duck those guys and their punchable faces. Edit: I just want to point out that in the comments below, there's a ton of really helpful insight from dudes who tried out different soaps, making their own soap, and sharing their own experiences with Sasquatch and other products like that. Totally surprising to me after just writing about my own experiences with Sasquatch, but I'm really enjoying reading all the comments. The dad bod teas? Yeah, screw that. The dad bod teas? Yeah, screw that. Yeah, those. Admittedly, I decided to try it out. I saw enough ads and thought, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. Are the shirts soft? Yeah. But really the novelty of it just kinda ends there. Ever worn an athletic fit t-shirt? That's basically what it is. The whole it fits tighter around the chest and arms thing is kind of true, but it doesn't really make a huge difference, and definitely does not look fit the same as it does on those models with six-pack abs with dad bods. Gee, who would have thought? I'm wearing their competitor shirts right now as I type this, fresh clean tees, just because I kept seeing ads and wanted to compare. I mean, it's a soft shirt. I like the way it fits. But it's nothing special. I've owned shirts like this one before. The shirts that Fresh Clean Tees sell are made by a company called Next Level Apparel. You can pick them up on Amazon for around $5 to $7 a shirt, just make sure it's the 6040 blend. A lot of the local businesses around me that sell shirts use them and they are always a solid shirt that lasts and is pretty comfortable. I ordered some from Fresh Clean Tees, because I had a discount code, and it all came out roughly the same. Nestlé, pure evil company. Shaw Academy. Sleazy little ducks. There lies in advertising, and nearly impossible to cancel a subscription with them. Tried doing a course that was a free 4-week course. The course was free for the first 4 weeks, but the way they sold it was that the course itself was 4 weeks and free. They say you can finish a course as fast or long as you want, but I think it caps out at 3 lessons a week, making you stay in the program for a few months, paying monthly. Trying to cancel is a nightmare. Sifting through pages and pages of "Are you sure you want to cancel? Here's a 5% discount, fill this form out, now this one, and now this one." All to get to a phone number that is only valid to call for a couple hours a day. When you finally get to call, it's an automated message. 10 minutes of a robot telling me it cares about me and wants me to stay. Only to finally press 2 to cancel my subscription. Fuck. Shaw Academy. Edit, spelling.